Joining me now, it's Marney Gellner, the Twins sideline reporter, and we all know she's from Minot. Marney, first of all, baseball finally getting underway for the Twins. How excited are you and the Twins broadcast team to finally get going?
We could not be more excited for this day. We, didn't know if we'd get here for sure because mapping out the schedule and having this plan and having 60 games doesn't always mean you're going to play the 60 games. And at least we got to this point because there were times when I wasn't even sure, I had my fingers crossed the whole time, but never quite sure that we would get here. So for this to be it, for opening night to be here finally, I am thrilled. I haven't worked in 4.5 months, so bring on baseball.
There we go. So the Twins are playing the White Sox tonight to open the season. The game, Chicago, you're at Target Field. What's kind of like the role going to look like? Are you guys just up there in Minnesota for the season?
We are at Target Field for every game, home and away. Dick Bramer's here. Justin Morneau is here. We did this on Wednesday as kind of a test run when the Twins had their exhibition game in Chicago against the Cubs to kind of get a feel for it, and it was really very odd because normally we're all on site. We just look out onto the field to see the team. Here, totally empty. And what was really weird was when I sat in the booth and just chatted with Dick and Justin, they, for the first time I can ever remember, had their backs to a baseball field calling a game because they were looking at their monitor. They have this huge monitor with 6 different screens on it so that they can see different angles of the field and different guys in different positions. They don't just watch what you're watching at home, which is one feed coming into your TV. They're seeing 6 different camera angles so that they can pick and choose which one to look at depending on what happens. That's how it'll be all season long, but if we do it right, at home when you're watching the games, you won't even know, or it will make very little difference. And that would mean that we are doing our jobs correctly.
So when you're sideline reporting, you're bringing up different topics, developments that happen on the field, within the game, different coaches' decisions, what have you, interviews with the Twins on the Twins side of things. But you also like to find some good feature-y topics, good baseball around the ballpark things that probably can't happen this year without fans. So how much do you miss that, and how different is your role going to be?
It'll be different, no doubt. I will not be interviewing Lois on her 101st birthday this year. Those were always, they're really memorable moments. And it's different it's for me, it's for the players, it's for fans at home who would plan a family trip. I can remember being in Minot and taking the family station wagon, driving to Minneapolis, and you built your whole vacation around a Twins game. And now you would do like Mall of America or a water park or something that you would put around if you had tickets to a Twins game on this particular Saturday in August. And there's none of that now for anyone. So it's different for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. We've had several calls just within our organization and with my coworkers and stuff to sort of figure out how this changes and how it stays relevant and how things shift with no fans. And so we're all having to adjust. So I will be doing none of that. There's no one to talk to here. It's a lonely place, but I will still be doing Zoom interviews and connecting that way with players and coaches.
The Twins had a fantastic season last year. What do you expect out of them in the 60-game schedule? Does the sprint favor them? Does it make things tougher the way the team's constructed after this offseason?
No, I think there's less room for slumps, and pitchers going through just dead arms, anything like that, injuries. There's just less room for that margin of error. And I do think this Twins team is better with 162, but that's not what they have. They have 60. So I do think they'll be there. I think they'll be in the playoffs for sure, given the fact that we found out yesterday, there are now 16 teams in the playoffs. I would be, I don't know if this is the right word, but I'm expecting a run into the playoffs. I'm not just expecting the playoffs. And the players on this team have no problem telling you their goal is to end up playing in the World Series. They have no reservations about saying that this is the type of team we have, this is how good we are, this should be our goal. So if that's their goal, then that's my goal too.
So around winter meetings time, the Twins front office obviously had no idea that this Corona stuff was going to be coming. But at the same time, how much are the veteran starters that they added this offseason going to help them? And also, where do you see Jose Barrios' next step that he takes to the opening night starter tonight?
Yeah, Barrios for the second season in a row is our opening night starter. I think veterans, I mean, it is never a bad thing to have veterans. When you have like a Rich Hill coming off of surgery and he's 40, like, we don't know. I don't even know if he knows for sure until he gets into this. But adding people who have been there, been in big situations, pitched in World Series situations, I don't think that's ever a bad thing for a team. And adding depth, especially in the pitching rotation, that's always a good thing. That's how I view the veterans for the Twins and their pitching staff. And for Barrios, I think it's just consistency. It's not where his stats would kind of take a dip in the July, August area, and then he'd ramp back up again. And he himself has said he's focused on two things specifically, and it's quality starts in every one of his starts, to not miss a one. He's only going to get 10 to 12 this season. He wants everyone to be a quality start. He wants this team to end up in the World Series. That's it. That's all he's set for himself. So I think consistency will get him there. So that's what we would look for from Jose starting tonight, because it's opening night, because the Twins play baseball tonight.
How much does Josh Donaldson have left in the tank for you guys?
I think he's got plenty. He thinks he's got plenty. He's another one that you just can't help but be excited about watching and not having to face him, to watch him come to the plate and hope that he hits a home run, as opposed to hoping that he doesn't crush one at Target Field like we've seen him do. But he's a good defensive third baseman. He's good at the plate, and he's a very good just with talking to guys and fitting in and being part of the group and offering his expertise, anything that he has, the knowledge that he's gained. He's like a Nelson Cruz in that way, just a total pro, really good at his job and willing to share and help everyone up along the way. I think Donaldson's a great addition. I think he's got plenty left in the tank.
Okay, Marnie, I'm going to get you out with this question here, okay? My friend Garrick Hodge, you went to Western Illinois. We met your brother Ryan at a Bison game with Western Illinois a few years back, and he's a big White Sox fan. He's very excited about that team's potential. So please tell us how the Twins are easily going to be holding off the White Sox this season, just for him.
Yeah, I don't even know why they're playing this game. I would just put it in the column, but I guess we got to go through the motions.
Exactly.
At least for your friend Garrett, the White Sox will be an improved team. So there you go. White Sox will not be as good as the Minnesota Twins this year.
They might
for this season.
They might win one more game. Let's just give them that. Marney Gellner, thanks a lot.
You're welcome, and hi to all my beautiful people in Minot. I miss you. I love you.